So in your talk this morning, you had a fascinating list of companies by value, I believe, and dominated by firms whose main assets were all intangibles. Could you tell me a bit about?
Yeah, there's an accountancy firm called PricewaterhouseCoopers who produce basically a league table every year of the world's top companies, top measured by essentially the value of their assets on the stock market. And those leading companies, Kevin, are the companies that everybody would recognize. They are Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Facebook, Meta. Everybody knows of those companies. And then the one odd one out from an asset point of view is Saudi Aramco, who are the state-owned Saudi Arabian oil and gas company. And what's interesting about that list of companies is the Saudi Aramco assets are the very recognizable tangible assets, which, as we were saying earlier on, which accountants and statistical agencies are very good at counting at. So all the machines and all the equipment and all the diggers and all the pipes and all of that, which they use in the complicated business of getting oil out of the ground. Whereas if you go to Apple, or if you go to Microsoft, or if you go to Facebook, or if you go to Google and ask them about their tangible assets, they'll look at you slightly oddly. Of course they've got buildings and they've got computers, actually, so that would be an important tangible asset. But most of their business is entirely intangible. So for Microsoft, it would be the Office suite that we all use. For Google, it would be their search and their advertising algorithms as well. Those are all software information based. And then other companies like Apple not only have the software, but of course they've got these winning business processes which enable them, as it says on the back of, if you've got a phone, it says designed in California, manufactured in China. They're very canny at coordinating the business process, often across borders, which enables you to go to an Apple store and buy unlimited quantities of the phones in the way that other companies just haven't managed to do. So again, their source of their competitive advantage are these intangible assets, and these are now the biggest players in town.
It's quite a change, from the times when our national accounts, which form the basis of our understanding of the economy, were designed, when things were rather simple. We had manufacturing and agriculture,
right.
And now we have these firms that we couldn't have even imagined, like Facebook
right.
and
right.
Google.
So it is partly a reflection of that move to a more service sector economy, but I think even people in the agriculture sector would recognize all of this. So for example, lots of farming, as I understand it, has been revolutionized by GPS positioning systems, whereby farmers can, with the help of clever software in the cab of their tractor, plough more precisely, work out where they are, all those kinds of issues. So even within the traditional sectors, I think intangibles are becoming more important.